let me call you and then we'll talk and then I can talk to you over the phone. Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You're coming in loud and clear.
All right, I'm the guest caller, person that you would have on your show or something like that.
Okay.
So now I'm calling through the phone. So anybody that wanted to talk to you for anything would be able to talk to you live on the air through the phone.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes. I kind of use this when I'm doing fundraising.
Right.
Except we use Google something, and my campaign manager um, is on the computer listening to me make the phone calls.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Or anybody that wants to talk to you for any reason for your show, or if they want to comment, if they want to be a guest caller while you and Natasha interview them.
Okay, you're going in and out.
You understand that, right?
You're going in and out, but I do understand.
Okay, it's probably because I'm on speaker.
Okay.
Can you? All right. Or it's probably because the signal is not that strong where I'm at, and I'm trying to move far away from the router, so you don't get a feedback or echo. But you sound great on the phone.
Oh, good. Did you like my picture?
Real good. You sound real good on the phone. So I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to go back to the microphone.
So now I could be the person in between talking about you and introducing you and letting people know who you are.
Now I'm getting a feedback.
You're getting feedback?
Yes.
Yeah, because the phone's with me.
Oh, okay.
Now once I turn the phone off, feedback's gone, right? See, is the feedback on?
You're not talking, so I can't tell if I have feedback.
No, I'm talking on my microphone rather than the phone.
There's an echo.
There's an echo?
Now okay, it stopped.
Yeah, there's a delay. There's a little delay. And then once I turn the phone off, the echo goes away.
Okay.
So you don't hear it now, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you just hear me and you.
Yes.
And that's how we do a show.
Okay.
So we'll do. We'll start the show at 10:45 to 11:45, and that's my time, so you know what time that is for you.
7:45.
Right.
Yes.
And we'll do your show, and we can start next week if you want, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so here's.
And then you can have any.
How does it look like
go ahead.
I'm sitting in that chair? Please help me out there.
What's that?
How do I look like I'm sitting in that chair?
Oh, when you're on your Skype, when you do your live Skype, in other words, if you go to a live picture now, and you go from your picture to live, you should see your picture come up as a live person.
So if I clicked on my picture now.
Yeah, and you went from, I don't know what they call it, status of, I think it's one live and the other one is away or something. So if you click on the live status or you call me back, then you should see yourself in the chair. Well, I mean, you'll see your picture of you and, you know, what you're doing and you're talking.
Okay. So here's my next question here.
Sure.
I was asking, can we do a video or no? Oh, now I'm looking at myself
Yeah,
here.
and I'm gonna make this bigger if I can, if it lets me. Let me see if I can. If it lets me make it bigger, I'll make it bigger. There we go.
What part bigger?
You have to bring it down. You have to bring your camera down a little bit so you can see more of your face.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go. See? Bring it down more. There you go. There you are. See, look at that.
Hi.
Now see? Isn't that cool? So you can bring Natasha right next to you. And you could bring Natasha right next to you.
Okay, then.
On Skype.
On Skype. Oh, Natasha's. Where we have two pictures of me.
Right.
Natasha. The other would be me.
Correct.
Okay. But would we see the background of you or would we see my background?
Well, you're going to see what you see now. If you wanted any type of banners or anything to add to the show, we can always put it around there if you want.
Okay. Because I was thinking I don't want people seeing my living room. I mean, because my husband.
You sound like my wife. My wife is the same way, Gigi. I mean, seriously, I understand what you mean, but it's just a show, so.
Well, see, I don't have an issue with it. Who's calling me?
Me.
You're calling me
I'm calling from my phone to see if I can join you on there.
Okay.
Give me a second. Okay, there's your other picture, see, on Skype. And I don't know, it was letting me join you or not. So let me see if it lets me join you.
Okay, you called me on a different.
Oh, that's a different phone? I'm sorry. I'm trying. I have you on both people. I don't know which one you're on. I have it on.
I'm on the one with, is it the one with me looking up or is it, where is my picture?
Oh, it only lets me connect one call at a time, so I'm not going to hang up because if I hang up, then you will lose the call, and I don't want to do that. But that's, yeah, see now, you're here. I have to put you here. You see, you're here.
See me where?
Aren't you right there in the front?
I don't know what that is there. You called me on my laptop, which is next to me.
Okay, you're not seeing your picture of you again?
I'm still on the other one where I was on half picture.
Okay. Are you seeing yourself on the picture, though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we do. Oh, yeah, okay, now you're off, I see. All right, so this is exactly what we do. And then if you have any advertisers or sponsors, you just let me know, and we'll add them to the bottom, or we'll put an image over here, or what over here, or wherever over here. And we've got the number to call in. This usually works out pretty well for our first couple shows. So you tell me what you think, and if there's any adjustments you want me to make.
I don't know. I'm trying to get used to where I am. Because can you see me?
I can.
Okay. So do we see this background where it has the phone number up there? And so, I guess because of me, I know my husband, and because I don't know what my husband is liable to do. He's liable to get up or thinking no one can see him and walk through here in his underwear, and we can see it right through the screen.
I
Okay,
understand what you
so
mean.
let me see. What am I? Okay, there we go. Now that means that
Boy, you know, you're a comedian. You're so funny.
I'm just me.
But I do understand what you're saying. You're totally 100% correct. Um, if you can adjust that or something, yeah, we should be fine. I mean,
Okay, that does a lot better. There we go.
eh,
See?
yeah, yeah. I think you look great on camera. Yeah, I think you're wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Now, here's my question. I
Sure.
sent you a link to a video.
Right.
Can we play that video?
Oh, you have a video? Sure. You just have to let me know what you want to play. I can probably.
I sent it to you. I sent it to you.
Oh, the one you sent me through the messages.
Yes.
All right, I have to get it. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see. You mean the link?
Yes.
Let me
Fight for
see.
your right.
Yeah. Did you send it to Facebook or did you just send it to my phone?
Skype.
Oh, you sent it through Skype. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Just have to open up Skype here again. Go back here to Skype contacts. Let's see how I get the profile.
So we know whichever that little one is.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Skype changes all the time on me, and I'm just trying to find it where you had it.
Where I was talking to you. I sent a link.
No, I know. I'm trying to get back to my profile to find it. Skype is sometimes very confusing because they just update it and they change things on me and they confuse the heck out of me with things. So just give me a second. Let's
Okay,
see.
so while we're doing this, how do I connect this to and I don't think that's the one where we were talking. The one that you just called me on is not the one we were talking on.
Which one are we talking on? The talk
Let
with
me
gg.us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't see the Skype on the one that you just hung up from.
Oh, I don't know. Because you have the GG one and then you have the talk with the US GG, right?
Oh, yes, it is. Go up. Yes, it is. The one you just hung up on.
Okay.
If you go up.
Yeah, but Skype doesn't allow me if I got. What happens with Skype is if I know you want a video up or something like that and you send it to my email, I can go on my email and pull it up quicker than say. I'll show you. If I go to YouTube, right? If I go to YouTube here, I'll show you in a minute. Go to YouTube.
Because that's where it is. It's on YouTube.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It's a chili mo.
What is it?
Right. Chili, CHILI, most.
ILLI. Dot host?
No, chili, CHI, is that LLI, most? MOST.
ILLI most.
Mm-hmm. And then fight for your rights.
All together, fight for your rights.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that. Fight for your rights. And there's no dot. Is there a .com?
It's just on YouTube. Chili most, MOST. Fight for your rights.
Let me see if I can go on YouTube and find it, and then I'll copy and paste it and bring it back. I appreciate your patience on this because.
No, I want to make sure of what we can do or I can't do
Absolutely.
or when I need to do it so that it's right.
Right, I understand that. Totally get that. Let me bring up YouTube real quick. Now you can't see anything I'm doing right now, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And see, I was trying to get it so that I could play on the screen behind me.
Okay, we can.
I couldn't get this particular video on here, and I don't know why. I've never been able to get it on there. I can get it on my computer, but I can't get it on that screen behind me.
Let me check into that. Let me see. Let's see. Chile most fight for your rights. Okay, I got it. Here's the video here.
And it has like blue and green and people or something on there.
Let me see if I can get it to play. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's the video. Let me see if I can capture the video.
That's going to be our first show.
Okay, let me see if I can capture it. Let's see, sources. Why does it do that? Shouldn't be doing that. I should be able to capture it. Capture video. Oh, I don't want that. Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. I'm trying to get the video. Now, you can't see anything right now. I got the video behind you, but you can't see it, right? I got the music on. I got it playing behind you, but you can't see it, right? Gigi?
Yes.
Can you see it?
No.
Okay. I have to figure out why you can't see it, because I got it playing behind you.
If it's playing behind me, is it behind my picture?
No, yeah, it would be behind your picture, but what I'm saying is they're not allowing me to get it screen capture. They're not allowing me. Oh, I know what I got to do. Hold on. I know what to do. Hold on. I'll get it. I just realized what I have to do. I forgot. Okay, I got it.
Ooh, this camera seems so close.
We'll get it.
It's all, and these aren't normally the glasses I use, but this morning I was in a hurry to get to the other show, and I couldn't find them. That's it. I think you'll like this video.
There you go. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Now I can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. Obviously, they don't want me to do this, so we're trying to block it. But when I play it, you can see it, right?
You could even take me down to play it.
Yeah, but then it's hard. Okay. Is there any volume to it or no?
I don't hear any volume.
No, I don't hear anything. So that's why I'm asking, is there any volume to it? Because there should be volume to it.
People always tell me,
And you know this ain't no video game. Stop tripping.
you always take me beyond what I normally know or do. I'm sorry.
Else to blame. If our problems are gonna get solved, then you gotta be a part of the solution. Having running out on us, oh yeah, the world needs a peaceful resolution.
Oh boy, it's always something. That's going to be $200 at that thing. Jeez. Well, Gigi, we're going to play this video, right? That's what we're going to do. So, we're going to keep this playing like that. It stopped for some reason. I have to put the thing back in there. And I go back to the web page and put it in there. That's simple. Let's see if I can do this again.
We can put Gigi for Senate as a sponsor.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just try. I'm trying to get rid of this thing, and it won't let me. Let me try to get rid of this. Hold on real quick. I appreciate you giving me the time to do this.
I'd much rather do this now. I was so scared. I was like, I don't know if I want to try to tell anybody we're doing this tonight. Well, I told people we were doing it, and then I told people I would send them the link, and then I thought, I don't want to send anyone the link. I don't know how this is going to work.
Well, we're both, I mean, look, every time they update something, to me, they always change something, and they make life a little hard. Do it.
This joint was inspired by the greatest American this country ever produced, Dr. Martin Luther.
I have classmates up that way.
Yeah, they're not allowing me to make it bigger or put it on. They're blocking me.
What?
Yeah, I have to go back and try again. Hold on.
So then I would really.
No, it's not you. No. What it is? No. Listen, it's not anything that you've done. It's just that.
No. I'm saying I'm gonna have to really try to see as a backup if I can get it on the screen behind me.
Yeah, well, I can put it on the screen behind me. But that's what you want to do.
The screen behind me.
Oh, your screen behind you, right there.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you wanted to, you could. You could just make it wider so it can play behind you. But I also have a TV right alongside you here. See? I could put it on that TV too, and play it.
Right alongside of me.
Yeah. Or you're looking at the screen.
I'm looking at the screen, but all I see two chairs now instead of one.
But there's a TV there. See a TV there?
I think I'm behind the TV, or the TV's behind me.
How about now? See?
No, my size of the picture is still the same.
Oh, okay. Maybe your size is not. If you made it bigger.
Is too big? Is that?
No, you're fine. I'm just saying with this, we have a 56-inch TV screen behind you on the side. And I can
see that.
Yeah, you're probably not seeing that because you're just seeing what is there. If I made it wider, hold on. That any better?
Yes, I see. I think it's a screen.
Yeah, that's the TV
like
screen.
Red something.
And yeah, so what I can do is, I have like 3 computers here. So what I can do is go to this computer and find that link again on here, YouTube, and then I'll show you what I can do.
Okay.
So like I said, we always have a way to figure out something.
Hey, baby, we're practicing.
And then you'll get a better sound because it'll be on this computer too. So let me find it. Here it is. So what we'll do is, here's the video. So I can take this video, the whole video, and I'm going to be moving it to there. You see it?
I see it.
And I can go over to this thing right here. and then I can click the play button down here. And there you go.
Now, see, I think my picture is too big because then people can't. Can people see that whole thing, or do they see what I see?
If you go to youtube.com, you should be able to see it. You go to youtube.com and look for Hamilton Radio 1. And once you find Hamilton Radio 1, you should be able to see us broadcasting this test.
Okay, hold on. YouTube.
And you click on the red, it looks like a red thing, and then it says we're live right now. So this is what they see. See?
Hold on.
I'll put it here. I'll put it over here so you can see it. See? Can you see it?
Back /.
Can you see it on the thing now?
I'm still trying to get to.
No, but see, can you see it?
I see it. It's way in the back.
Yep, that's it.
So I'm trying to. It's youtube.com. What is it? Video 1?
No, Hamilton Radio 1, the number 1. Hamilton Radio, Hamilton Radio with 1, and you're going to click on a red dot. And when you click on that red dot, it should take you to Hamilton Radio Live now, and just click on that, and you should be able to see it.
No, this page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else. Where do you want to be a pain tonight?
Hamilton Radio 1 should all be together.
Is that the number 1?
No, just the number 1, just with the number 1. Yes, not a one, not ONE, just the number 1, the numeral 1.
RADI. Oh, I think I have radio twice.
I could send you the link too, I guess.
No, I think I need.
When we're done, so you can hear the quality of it and everything.
Radio 1. And click on the red dot you said, or where it says live now. Which one?
Like I told him.
Okay, I see the one that says live.
Can you find it, G? You find it, Gigi?
I see it.
Can you find it, G? You find it, Gigi?
Yes, I see it. It's
Okay, cool.
in front of me.
And then we can tweak anything that you want to tweak.
I can't really see the video that's up there.
Well, that's because I had the YouTube. There's the video. See it?
Oh, okay.
I think we should move that TV in the front there myself. Where the brown thing is. In the front. So you can see everything. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. I can see it. What
There you go.
Okay. Uh,
So we can do it that way too if you want. I mean, there's the two different ways we can try to. I might do that for her because she said to do that. I might zoom in on that TV when a video plays,
mm-hmm.
and then we can zoom back out and then come back on you.
That I really want them to see the video.
Right.
Um, because what I'm doing with this is I've started using hashtag fight for your rights. And so I want people to see this, but then we're going to talk about what the things we were fighting for in the 60s were for black people.
Right.
Today, we're fighting for those exact same things, but now it's for everyone.
That's right.
And then I have kind of a PowerPoint for me to look at, to kind of go through and show those various, talk about the various issues of fight for your rights and talk a little bit about what he's saying. If you want to save your children, if you want to save your friends and family,
Right.
you want to save your schools, if you want to save your jobs and, those different things, equal education for all. And like during the civil rights era, where we were fighting for equal education for all, instead of them giving equal education in the poor communities and the minority communities, what they did was pull certain students out of those communities and put them in the white schools. So therefore, we still didn't get equal education. Some of us received a better education, but what about the rest of them?
Yeah.
Now it's everyone. We're fighting for everyone to have equal education.
Correct.
So I have one slide here on education, one on jobs, and the minimum wage has not been raised since 1970.
I know, isn't that crazy? Everything else has gone up, but everybody's pay has stayed stable.
And I think we have something like 849 to 1 is what is corporate's pay to a person entering the workforce right now, working in a factory. It's ridiculous.
You know what's funny is you mentioned that and you say all the big companies and organizations that are charitable, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. I'm just saying, this is a quote. As a charitable organization, the CEOs come away with more than they give out to the regular people that they're helping.
That's ridiculous.
$649 million. $829 billion. They built 6 homes, I think, in the country where they went in after there was a problem with a hurricane or something. 6 homes, and the CEO walked away with $2 trillion. So the money is not going to the people that need it. We know that.
Of course.
And we're trying to change that.
That's the reason wars are profitable. Poor people are profitable to everyone but poor people.
Yep.
All of that, and a little bit on gerrymandering is not only red, but it's red and blue.
Right.
Those are some of the things, and then with Natasha and I, we kind of bounce off of each other. But that was the reason I wanted to, start with that. And then it's letting people know this is what I mean when I'm talking about fight for your rights.
Nobody else is.
We have to be active. We
That's
have
right.
to be active participants in it. We're going to have to organize, mobilize, march, and vote. Um, and one of the things we have to start, I know a lot of organizations have their one issue, but we're going to have to somehow pull all of those single issues, organizations together with other organizations that are single issue and
Correct.
work together. Have you read the book Runaway Inequality?
No, I have not.
I had no idea how powerful that book is. Um, I was in DC in March, and all 12 or 1400 of us that registered received that book in our bag. I should have known my sorority would not give all of us a book unless that book was powerful.
Hmm.
And that book is everything we were talking about the other day. And I mean, it gives graphs and everything. So I'm going to be pulling a lot of information from that book over the next few weeks
Well, wonderful.
and discussing them on the air.
That's beautiful.
Because if nothing else, I'm really trying to educate. That's my thing. I want to educate people.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sounds really good.
And so I don't know how to connect this to, because I do have the separate, what
If
is
I
it?
share, if I shared this to you, um, then you can keep it on your page on the social networks for Facebook or YouTube or whatever. And that's what we do with most of the hosts, especially the ones that don't want to give me their information because. Uh,
Oh, I don't care about the information. My campaign manager has it. They
no,
have,
I know. I'm just saying there are a lot of unscrupulous people out there that you never know. A hacker can get some information and then just try to make it so people are comfortable with whatever they give me.
um, or
Don't say it here or
figure
whatever
out
you
where
do because
you,
we're live on YouTube.
hmm?
Don't say it
No,
here. We're live on YouTube.
no. Um, we're live on YouTube, okay?
Yeah. It's
So,
just a test show, so we're just live on YouTube.
okay, and learning how to do this.
Yeah, and you're doing great, by the way. You're just, all you're doing is just asking questions, and I'm trying to answer them as best I can.
Okay, so I have another website
Okay.
um, that's separate, but it goes with the name of the show.
Okay.
And you saw that's the link that we have,
Mm-hmm.
is the name of the show. Talk, uh, Talk about it with Gigi
Yeah.
dot us,
Right.
and I'm not using it. So I'm thinking that's where we can upload these to, or
Um,
yes, no, or maybe so, or
you
talk to me.
can embed the code from YouTube in there. Yes.
Okay.
Um, as long as I know a little bit about computers and IT and all that stuff and websites, but they're so far advanced now with things that there's a lot of things I don't know. But it doesn't mean I can't find out or don't have anybody that can help me.
Okay.
But we can do that as we go. I mean,
Okay.
I told you I will definitely do the audio show, and you'll have an audio of it, which is not as good as the video, but at least the audio.
No, I want the video.
Yeah, you're gonna have both.
Okay.
You'll have both. You'll have the audio and the video, and then you could do whatever you want to do with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. It's funny that I was at a
But the audio is going to get you everywhere because of the Spreaker and the other stuff that we can do.
Okay.
The audio is going to bring people to the videos, what we're going to be doing.
Okay. That will work. Someone, the lady, I was at a fundraiser yesterday, and after they introduced me, and I was standing there smiling as she was introducing me, people said, "Oh my goodness, your smile is going to cause you to win." I thought, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a beautiful smile, and you got a good heart, and you've got a real good. I like the vibe I get from you when I talk to you, because you're very tenacious with what you're doing, and I love that in people. The spirit is so high. Um, yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it. I keep looking at the studio, and I'm like, okay, that looks like a man studio.
Well, it's a Universal studio, but right now it's in the projects of being worked on.
Okay.
We're waiting for funds to come in. We're waiting for people to fund and back us, sponsors to come involved. Like I said, this Comcast deal is great. We've got a couple more sponsors that are getting on board. I just met with Michael Alden, and he's got a brand new Netflix series for children about rock and roll on Netflix, and he's friends with a bunch of people. He was on Broadway with a bunch of shows. So we've got a lot of things turning around for us. We have to get to that point.
Okay. Is there a way you can let me see what I look like in the chair?
In the chair. If
Didn't you say it will look like we're in the chair?
well, I can make it smaller.
No, that's where I was confused because the two chairs that are there, you were saying
Oh,
you would make us look like we're in the chair.
Well, it's yeah. Well, when I say I don't know how to say this, but when I say that, I mean technically I can make you look like you're there in the chair, but not in the chair. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I meant. I can't make it look like you're in the chair. I can't do that.
Okay, that really had me. I'm like, how is he going to make us look like we are in the chair?
No, I can't do that. There's no way in heck I can do that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I didn't mean to
no,
misquote myself,
I
but
wanted to see you pull that off.
if there's ever a way of doing it, I mean, I can make it look like you're near the chair or around the chair, but I can't make it look like you're in the chair.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Yes.
That looks like that is an empty studio. So how do we look like we're not sitting in an empty studio?
How do we? I'm trying. Empty studio. Well, you're in an empty studio because there's nobody else here. We're doing it with Skype, so technically we are in an empty studio. So I can't make it look any different unless I have people in a chair that can talk to you.
Or we have Natasha on the other side of me.
I'm sorry?
Or we have Natasha on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, I can have her on the other side of the screen through Skype. Yeah.
Okay, because like here, I don't see me on what I'm looking at on YouTube, right?
You don't?
I just see, no.
Oh, let me see.
All I see on YouTube is the empty station.
Oh, that's because, all right. That's because, let's see. That's the other one. Let me get rid of that. Hold on. I know what you're saying because I moved you and I went and put you back, but now I don't have the real you there. It's another person. So it gets confusing.
There's no one there.
That's because, hold on. I'm trying to find you here. Because you're not here. You're really, you're here, but you're not here. It's confusing, I know, but you're not here. You were there earlier. You're just not there now because when I moved you, it's gone. But if you go back to the earlier part of it and watch it, you'll see that you're there.
Okay, so with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
again, would it be better for me to put that video on the television screen behind me? Put the video on there. So when we want the people to look at it, that's what they're looking at.
You can do that. I mean, like I
Would
said,
that be easier
yeah,
than,
yeah.
okay.
If you make my life easier, that it helps.
Okay. See, those are the things I want to know.
Absolutely.
That was the reason originally the screen was purchased.
Okay.
Because like I don't know if you've ever looked at the Jimmy Dore show or some of the other internet shows.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of off to the side, and then there's a screen
Right.
in the center. And when they want to show something, it can pop up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking today as I was setting everything up, um, connect my laptop to the television screen so
Yes.
that when I want a movie to show up
Mm-hmm.
there, then I can fight for your life, fight for your rights. I can on my laptop next to me show that, or if we have a quote that we have, or I want to show a graph, then it can upload from there.
Correct.
And that would make your life easier, wouldn't it?
What's that?
That would make your life easier, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because I'm running the audio portion and the video portion, and trying to get you on at the same time and get everything up and running for you, to make sure that it's what you want.
Okay, so the way I'm visualizing, and I could be wrong,
Mm-hmm.
is if somehow I can make it so I'm to, if I'm looking at the screen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm to the right of that screen or to the left of that screen, either way, and Natasha's to the other side of that screen.
You're talking about
So
the
the
screen
screen-
behind you?
Mm-hmm.
I can't change what I see on the screen. Only.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please explain.
Okay. Oh, so I guess what I am saying
Mhm.
is we wouldn't necessarily see the entire studio, or we still would.
You probably still would, but I can, when I get your capture from your Skype, like I did the first time, I can make it bigger or smaller then. But when you move it, sometimes if you don't touch it, you're fine. But if you move it, sometimes you lose it, and then you have to recall again and try again. Hopefully, we don't have that problem. That's why once I set it, I want it to be where you want it and where Natasha wants it.
I want it to be where you want it and where Natasha wants it.
Actually, this is going to be my show. The Sunday morning show is Natasha's show.
Okay. No, that's fine. But I'm going by what you're telling me, so.
Yes, I'm just looking at, I have a visual,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just trying to see how close I can get to my visual.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can make
So-
you as big as the screen and block everything out. If you want me to do that, I can do that. I can make you as big as the screen you see. So you'll be able to see everything that you do. But if you want it smaller, I can make it smaller. So I can pretty much do whatever you want me to do to it, as long as I can manipulate the image.
Okay.
Like when my daughter interviewed,
About manipulating the image.
yeah, like when my daughter had one of the celebrities on, she interviewed him, and I put the guy right next to her on the left of the left chair, and it was almost like he was right there talking. So she liked that because she got to see that in the monitor that's here, and it helped him through the Skype look at her. So they had a good visual conversation.
Okay. And I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out on if we had the TV screen kind of in the center, and I don't know how. Let me see. It's still not going. I would have to move.
You're going to have to manipulate it a little bit here and there, yeah.
But what I'm trying to do is make sure the screen is in the center.
Right.
And maybe I'm on one side and Natasha's on the other side is what I'm visualizing.
Right.
How easy that's going to be accomplished is something totally different. Because, okay, my husband wanted me to be able to start standing more. So he did that. So I know I can't do this show standing. That shows. Okay, so I can't do this show standing. However, okay, I've been able to do a little bit of change here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to get the TV in the center of the screen. I understand that.
Okay.
That's what you're striving for, right? Yeah.
And then Natasha and I are like this with the TV screen in there. Right?
Now she's not going to be in your house. You're going to be on Skype with her, right? Correct?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, so I just put her picture next to you.
She's not going to be in your house. You're going to be on Skype with her, right? Correct? Okay. So I just put her picture next to you.
Let me see if she's gotten home real quick.
Okay, just let me know because I have to go. I have to leave in a couple minutes anyway.
As we both, I'm just glad. Okay, she hasn't come up. So, we don't get to do another practice to see how we get this together. So
we can do. Listen, we can do a real live show next week, but we can do it as another test show if you want, until you feel comfortable.
We can do a real live show next week, but we can do it as another test show if you want, until you feel comfortable.
Okay.
If that works for you. I mean, I'm here to work with you.
What's the difference in a test show and the real, just doing a regular show? What's the difference?
Well, a test show is, we can do everything that you want, but we just say it's a test show. That's all it is.
Okay.
All you're just saying is it's a test show. We're testing everything out to make sure everything works, and we want to make sure everything is correct as best we can.
Okay.
That's all.
Make sure everything is correct.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all.
Yep. Any other questions?
I think I'm through. I just have to figure out for me visually. I don't like the way the studio looks. That's just me personally.
That's okay.
And I know I sound like your wife.
That's okay.
So figuring out how to do this to where we can have the screen to the side and the mirror not flash the house and get things the way I'm gonna have to do some playing to make sure we can do this. But okay.
Watch some other shows on Hamilton Radio 1, and if you see a video like on the front of it before the show starts in Skype, That's the show you want to watch because you'll see how it worked. Okay.
Okay.
So you'll have an idea how we talk to the guests with Skype.
Okay.
So you will be that host rather than the guest. You'll be filling the spot of the guest.
Okay.
And then your friend will be the other co-host, like you said. And then, of course, all your callers or other people contact you, whatever way they want to contact you.
Okay. Okay.
Is that fair enough?
That's enough. And so it's going to be on YouTube and it's going to be on YouTube.
Correct.
So they'll be looking for us on. See, I was telling everyone to look for HamiltonRadio.net.
Yeah, well, we don't have that capability yet right now. But if they were to find you, they could find you on your Facebook page. If you want them on your Facebook page.
Okay.
That's most of the time we put everybody on the Facebook page, but Facebook's been blocking things lately for royalties or whatever. And you got a good message to get out. You really do.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll block you.
Oh, probably not in the beginning, but I'm sure they're going to work at it. Now, what is this page cut? Page is something report that's all lit up. I guess that's right up under that phone number. I'm looking at one of the other videos.
Oh, I don't know that.
That
That was somebody else that did that, or they were beginning of the start of the video. Sometimes the video starts just so everybody can get Facebook and Live and YouTube, and the show doesn't actually start into like a couple minutes of the show. So that might be like pre-show.
Okay.
And when the show starts, then they do it.
Okay. This was, if I'm on YouTube, it's the 4th video over. So one of the things I'm noticing is that white screen in the center. You light up with different things on it.
Yeah, I could put your show name on there too if you want, and then of course hosted by Gigi. I could put that down here too in a title form like this. See, like the DJ Danny show. You see that? That's my daughter. I could put your name with the show there too if you want.
Okay.
And we could do that before the show, or I could do that during. I like to do everything before the show because it looks more professional when you start the show.
And my campaign colors are, I don't know if you know the Seahawk colors, but they're kind of a darker blue with somewhat of that neon green.
Okay, so if I was to do that, I would just take this show here, Sister Talk, which is a show on Sundays, which I think they would love you because you're so down to earth and beautiful. So you tell me the kind of blue that you're talking about. It's like a darker blue, lighter blue?
A little bit darker.
Darker like that, or?
A little bit darker. Okay.
Too dark?
No, that's not too dark. You can even take it a little navy. Well, see, that's the color of our T-shirts. So, no, leave it like that.
Okay.
No, leave it back like that.
Okay.
And then, I don't know if you could outline it in like a neon green, but
I can see like a green here. Let's see.
Yes.
Does that work?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
That's what it would look like. See?
What is it? Let's talk about it with Gigi. Is that what that is? Or talk about it with Gigi?
Talk about it with Gigi. Yeah, I could put that in there. Let me just give me a second here. just see I can adjust it. How's that look?
I can't see it. It would have to be kind of one of those running things like the bottom,
You can't see it?
unless you did it on two lines.
No, you should be able to see it now. It's on the picture, on the frame.
Mm, I think my picture might be too big on what I see.
Go back to
Let me go
YouTube.
back
It should
to
be on
live.
YouTube.
Let me go back to the live show.
Yeah, the words should be there on YouTube. But your video feed isn't on there because, like I said, when I messed with your picture, I lost it and I had to get it again. So
Okay, so I don't see the green on there. Oh, there it is.
you should see. You gotta wait. Give like it's a little delay. I can even make it a Let's see.
Oh, a wider green.
Yeah. Let me just find where you're at.
Yeah,
Here.
we give it like it's a little delay.
I can make it a wider green. I could
We make it a
change it to thick green like that.
yeah.
I can make it bolder.
I can make it a wider green. I could change it to thick green like that.
Change it. I can change the opacity. See? That look good?
I like that.
Did that look good? I think that looks good. Yeah,
Not
so
bad.
we can. I mean, we could do a lot of different things. So these are just some of the things that we can do. So you just tell me what you want, and I'll do it.
Okay, we'll be playing until we.
Let's do another test show next week. Let's do a show,
Okay.
and do another test show until you feel comfortable.
Okay.
And we'll do it at the same time.
Let's do a show.
Okay.
All right, and make sure everything is good, and then we'll go from there.
Show that you feel comfortable.
Okay.
All right, is that fair enough?
That's fair enough, and I will.
All right.
Foot, I wish we could see or do it so that I could actually see me. I know you said you had to take something off and because of
If you hang up and call back, I can get you back on YouTube.
so if I
Just hung up on me.
hold on a second.
I can get you back on YouTube.
What did I do with my mouse? It would help if I could find my mouse. Okay. So I'll go in here and
Go to Skype, yeah, and just end the call, and then call back, and then once I get you on
no,
Skype.
understand. I've never used Skype before. This is my first
You're doing a
time.
great job with Skype. Some people don't even know. I mean, they keep updating and changing things. I don't know half the stuff what Skype can do.
Okay. Oh, down here. There I go.
Okay, now she's going to call back. You should see her. Is Ruben good? Ruben's okay? His battery will die. His battery will die. Okay. Hold on.
Okay. Now I see me up on that little pin up there.
Are you there? Hello?
Yes. Yes. I see me on the little pin up there.
I'm getting a sound from you here. Hold on.
That's because the other one is.
Okay, now I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to get your picture again. And I'm going to put you right there. I'm going to capture your screen picture.
Okay. Now,
So you should see yourself there.
Yes. Now I see myself.
Do you see yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what people will see.
That's what people will see. Okay. So that will definitely mean moving some things around. That's all. I have to come up higher or bring the TV down lower.
Yeah, you can adjust it as you need it. You sound great on YouTube because my co-partner's listening to on another computer.
Oh, okay. Tell him thank you.
She said thank you. We both sound good.
Hmm?
We both sound good on YouTube.
Oh, yes, you do.
Thank you.
You have a radio voice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So
All right, so we good now?
we're good now. If we if we have two people up here, you would just move me over to the right, correct?
Yeah, I can move you over anywhere you want. Remember I said I can move you anywhere? See?
Mm-hmm.
I can move you over.
It looks like you can crop. Am I correct?
I can crop. What do you mean crop?
It looks like, I see on the corner. The
Yeah, I
top
can make
right
it bigger,
corner.
see?
No, I was thinking more cut off more from the
I can
left.
make you bigger. I can move you around anywhere you want to be, see?
Ah, yes.
I can move you all the way to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to give it. It's a delayed reaction because it takes a while for it to come through.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to have to definitely sit higher or bring this down
Or I can
considerably.
make you smaller. And like I said, when I said put you in a chair, I meant like I could make it as small as you want to be in the chair. See?
There we go.
I just don't want to make you too small,
No, no, no. I bring it back up. I was trying to figure out because the screen was at my neck.
Right.
So I had to lower my desk.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to adjust some things, but whatever they are, it's not that bad. I think it looks good. The screen looks good with you.
Oh, thank you. See in the two corners? Okay, now rise it up just a little bit more from the top.
Bring you up more?
Hmm.
Okay, hold on. Is that better?
See? See how you can see my husband go through there? That's the reason I don't want to be. I have to make sure the.
Well, I can do that, and then I can put the number down here. That's not a problem. I can move that down here anywhere you want to go. I can make
No,
that different colors,
no,
too.
the mirror is. See?
Yep.
I just want to make sure he can move through the house, and he's not. My husband just said I won't come home. No, baby, I want you home.
Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
Yes, we'll work on this.
So yeah, as listen, we're not going to be 100% perfect every show, but we'll get there. It's just going to take time. But it's going to be a great show, especially what you're talking about and what you're doing. I think that's 100% great.
Oh, good, good. Hopefully, the people who are looking at it. I know you said you talked.
And
to
if you
some-
bring us major sponsors, oh my God,
Yes.
I'll be able to donate back to your campaign. Think about that. If you bring us major sponsors,
How do I do that?
just promote your show on the station. Promote the radio station. If you like oldies, classic rock, and local independent music, and jazz, and Motown, and all that music that is far gone or Sirius Radio has, we play all that and more.
Okay.
And a dance channel, too, with no bad language.
You're so funny. Okay, one more thing. Pull this bottom. You know when you're doing cropping, and you can. Oh, I like that lighting better. Cropping, where you can take the picture up and down like this.
What picture do you want me to move?
Me, just stretch me higher and lower
Stretch you higher? Sure.
and lower and then drop the bottom down some so we don't see the white box on the table.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna move all that anyway. That's just there for the time being.
Okay, see?
Is that good?
That's much better.
Okay, yeah, we can do that any way you want it. We can make it bigger, or like I said, that's nothing that we can't do. I can make you bigger and wider and longer.
Yeah.
No, because see here, don't see they disappear behind her.
Mm-hmm.
The words in front of her. I don't know if she.
No, that makes it worse instead of better. Yeah,
You got
just in
you
case you're
just
trying
got
to figure
look.
out
You
what-
got to do some kind of adjustments. My partner here is telling me I can make the screen a little bit bigger and then have the words come out over you like this, rather than use the studio. We can do that too, but I have to figure out how to do that.
Oh, that's you move them back and bring things forward.
Yeah. No. What we do is you be the full picture here, the full picture, like
Oh,
all the
okay.
way, type of thing. See.
Okay.
But there's ways of doing all this. I just got to figure out how to do them. That's all.
How to do them. I told you, everyone tells me I always press people to the max on what their capabilities are.
But I think that looks good. No, I believe me. This is great because I'm getting trial with other things. Just I got to get home and I got to take care of my daughters and a lot of other things to do. So I got to leave in a couple minutes. But do you have any other questions?
No, we'll just make sure because now it's not clear. Now it's fuzzy, but we'll get that together later on. And I do like that somewhat better. I do.
Good.
Hmm. I'll just have to figure out that mirror that's sitting there. Okay.
Listen. I definitely understand your the way you're feeling about that because my daughters walk around the house sometimes, and I always say, "Where's your towel?" Dad's in the house. And they don't think about it, but they're in a hurry and they do things. And I always tell them, I said, "Listen, if I had a friend here or something like that, that's not, you don't want to do that." So I have to remind them all the time. So believe me, I understand about the mirror. Privacy is a big issue in my house with my wife and my daughters. They just don't get it. And I understand exactly what you mean. So
Okay. All right. So you go home. I'm going to find me some food. I have not stopped since I got up this
I'm
morning.
sure you haven't. Yeah, find out how Natasha's doing too. Give her my love.
She said she wasn't hurt.
Good.
She said she was really angry because she wanted to make sure she was with me.
Hmm.
And so the fact that this is a test show and this does not have to stay up on the air or on YouTube, that works out fine.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you want to look at it, you can check it out and let me know when you're done, and then I may go in there. I can go in there and delete it.
Okay. Then, like I said, right in here, I don't understand because before I was not blurry
Mhm.
on the screen,
Mhm.
but now my picture is very blurry on the screen.
It's probably because of your focus on your camera.
Okay.
Do you have autofocus on it?
It's supposed to be autofocus.
You look clear here. I don't know what you're seeing, but you look
And
clear.
I look clear in the little picture up on the top. It's the.
It might be
bigger picture.
focusing on something else around you rather than you, because your chair looks clearer than you. See how it's refocusing?
Mm, mm, yes. So, okay, we'll have to get it adjusted so that we pick up the TV and not necessarily the mirror. Oh, see now, well,
You will figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I thank you. See, this one on the right side is clear, but on the left side it's not.
Yeah.
Where
The,
it says Skype,
it
it's
could be
not.
Skype or it could be just a camera just trying to refocus on something else.
Okay, okay. I have you. I'm ready. I'm ready. So you go home, and I'm excited.
Well, you should be. This is awesome for you. I think this is a big chance for not in the nation because whatever impacts maybe you can change things. For all our worlds. You never know.
I keep being told that I'm going to be that voice.
You are that voice. You have to keep telling yourself you are that voice because you only need one little voice in the forest, remember? And then everybody hears it.
Yes, and I was thinking, I think Ellison was here this week in Washington State,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a black guy that's running against me now, and I really believe he's been put up to it. But
Mm-hmm.
oh well, but he made a semi scene about how blacks are not being treated properly in the Democratic Party in this state.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked someone, I said, do they have cameras around? And they said, yeah, why? I said, oh, okay. He did that to get the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought after that, I'm not doing that to get the cameras. I'm talking about the issues to get the cameras.
Oh.
Why did you say it like that?
No, because I'm thinking of what another black person says and trying. I'm getting confused. Can you lower that? I'm talking and I'm hearing myself talk and it's confusing the hell out of me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But no, I gotta go. No, I understand what you're saying. It's an important. I mean, it's an important thing what you're doing as a campaign person, and in your campaign. And I think that even if the person says what they want to say, when you tell the truth and it comes through, the honesty is what people need to hear.
That's me. Been accused of being too honest.
Me too.
So it is. You go home. I'm going through here. I love those colors. You keep those colors there.
Okay.
And I will talk with you next week and
Okay.
see what we can do to have everything set the way we need to have it set.
Okay, and then
Okay.
hopefully the next week after that we'll be ready to do a real show.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
And I will have it set up so that we can see the TV behind us and
Okay.
have the cords, however we need to have the cords, so
Mhm.
that
Okay.
I can work it from my laptop here on the side.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God bless you too.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm done, Ja. I'm fucking burned out, man. I'm burned out. I'm so tired. Huh? Wouldn't ate shit. Why?
Because you wouldn't have been here to give me that $5 to get something to eat. Shit, I thought it was a regular show day. At least probably been some donuts here or something.
Oh, donuts. Is that what you've been eating, donuts?
No, I been eating shit. Yesterday, I had some chips and stuff.
That ain't food.
No, I ain't been eating no real food. So
You gotta eat good food, man.
well, I've been here, so it'll be here.
I'm heading out.